would truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a laugh? Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
A wet and dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the air right away is Allen. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards. And the Washington first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw, it's Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 10-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after it threw the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. He stiff arms him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marquise Brown, 79 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's Allen to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Allen now looks to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Allen again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
To the air, Allen. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long. They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Now Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Nick Bonito able to record his 5th sack of the season. Allen. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. but you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
42-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Second down and 6 now from the 26. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. McCarthy. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play.
Jason Myers.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
To the air with McCarthy. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. 90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Man open is Robinson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Quentin Johnston from 13 yards out. And the Giants, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
That's good. For the Commanders, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Go out about one last check. Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll give him another shot here on the ground. down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Allen. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now 1st and goal. Allen. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carrying it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call.
And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now McCarthy. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Giants, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Look the hop. 18. What's up? 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Rolling out to his left. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. First tone of the game for James Cook. From the top, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Texans grab it. And he's brought down after getting us up across the 15. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. 30. He's at the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the turnover into a lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. We talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
A gain of 13 brings up third and less than
another one for Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Again, it's Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen on third and short. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Cook again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing is Stroud. On top, to his back, Joe Mixon. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 11, 8.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll throw it. Secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One last play before the break.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. Here he goes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Allen setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Allen now on first down. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Not from the pistol to Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bills have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
56, 56. Ground 80.
Going to the ground again on first. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Allen from the gun here on third. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On the quick, right? 18, what's up? Why, Tony?
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18, what's that?
First down, Stroud. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Look the hot.
Looking to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back after the turnover at the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's a give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Setting up to pass. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw. Escapes out to the left. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Catch made left side by Palmer. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Intended for Joe Mixon.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Intended for Nico.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, South.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Still got the stitches riches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey.